Unemployed Gary. Our mascot is Unemployed Gary.
I'm sorry.
Welcome, everyone, to Terratoba by Gameface by the Xbox Cast. Man, that's a lot of bars. But yes, you know what it is. This is our October special sort of event, challenge thing that we're going through.
It's just a phase.
Well, I had all week to plan this and I didn't do any planning, as you can tell. So joining me today is Simone and Lee. How are you guys?
I'm good. I'm good now. I've been looking forward to tonight all day, to be honest.
Tonight all day.
Yeah.
Isn't that the Beatles song?
It's been a hard day
It's
night.
been a hard day's night.
Exactly. There we go. How are you, Mr. Lee?
I'm okay.
Just
I'm
okay.
all right, yeah.
Had another Tuesday, did you?
Yep. People.
Always.
That's all I can say to you, people.
Yeah. I know what you mean. Been
I
good.
think I've destroyed Simone's evening, but other than that, it's been a good day.
Yes.
Oh, yes, everyone say hello to Unemployed Gary. He's our mascot for the month.
Our mascot for Terratoba is
He's,
a ghost, which everyone has decided to name Unemployed Gary, much to Simone's horror. So October's off to a great start. I mean, Simone's already terrified about the name.
oh, I love my life right now.
Gary's sitting here unemployed as ever.
Playing games. We're just jealous.
Yeah,
Well-
that is true. Yes, we are.
We are jealous. So Terratoba, we've been going on about it for a while, and I'm sure the listeners are probably sick and tired of it before it even begins.
Yeah, so am I.
Well, let us begin. So we have a bunch of games. The whole idea is to play and try finish at least one scary game in October.
Yeah, I mean, you don't even have to finish it. Just play a scary game. Just
Yeah.
play something you might not normally play.
Yeah, if it makes you creeped out, give you the heebie-jeebies, or if you kind of turn the lights on and hug the cat, then maybe it's a good game to play.
Isn't that most of the games you play?
Yeah, I mean, Doom.
I thought about Doom.
It's not scary, though. It's
You're
more...
in hell.
Yeah, but it's fun.
It's always been fun in hell.
Like, no, you go, oh, this is hell, and then you like punch demons in the face, and their heads explode. You go, oh, this is amazing. More of this, please.
Okay, it's not a horror.
No, it's fun. It's a fun action.
Fun action.
A faction.
Fun action.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
Okay, so yeah, the idea is you play a game you're uncomfortable with that makes you a bit nervous, gives you some night sweats.
Game Pass is helpful as well. On Game
Very,
Pass.
very helpful. Game Pass will be great because I'm playing all my games on Game Pass if I can get through them. And we're going to kick off Terratoba by telling you what we hope to play. And then we're going to conclude Terratoba by telling you what we didn't play because we were little wusses and we actually cried instead of played games. So I'm not projecting or anything, but let's begin. Starting with Lee. Lee, what are you hoping to play for Terratoba?
I think Blair Witch is a good pick. I
Yeah,
think you're
no,
right.
that's a great pick.
But I really want to play Resident Evil because I've never played any of them.
You
I'd
have
like to play
to you have to pick and choose the Resident Evils because some are more actiony and some are more scary.
Okay.
So if you go for a more actiony one, you're kind of going to end up just shooting things in the face,
Ah, okay.
and they don't really give you nervous sweats.
No, that's not good then.
No.
Dead Space?
Oh.
Exactly, yeah. Or Outlast, which I think we
Oh.
already have Outlast.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
man, you're making me...
Because that's what you got to do. You got to scare yourself when you're going to play.
Flip. You're making me scared just telling me the games you're playing.
And I
Dead
think that's
Space.
because Blair Witch is like 10 hours, 12 hours, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a 12-hour game.
I don't know
Blair
about
Witch.
Outlast. I think that's reasonably that sort of length as well.
Outlast, I think, is 8.
8 hours. Okay.
You can get through in 8, and I mean, that's for 8 hours throughout October is probably my limit.
Yep.
Yep.
So that's my choice. I'm going for scary
Scary.
because why not?
Cool. You're going to stream it?
Yes, because I got streaming now. It's
Oh.
amazing. 1080p streaming.
Nice.
You have fiber now.
Yes.
Oh,
1
nice.
gig fiber. It's very cool.
Oh, that's exciting.
We can start using your Plex again.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Yep, that's very cool.
That's awesome.
That's my choices, Simone.
Okay, so I'm only aiming to play one game this month. I'm not really into horror.
No one is into
None
horror.
of us play horror.
No,
movies.
that's
No.
not true. That's not true. So yeah, my game is coming from Amy's recommendation of playing Oxenfree.
Is Oxenfree creepy?
Apparently it is.
It doesn't start creepy. I played the first hour and it's not creepy.
Okay.
Oh, that's
So-
good to know.
Yeah, so it's a gentle
Or even if it's
introduction
just
to-
unsettling. My second choice would probably be Hellblade.
Oh, yes. Very unsettling.
But I'm more keen to play Oxenfree, to be honest. I recently listened to a podcast on Imaginary Worlds where he was talking about Choose Your Own Adventure,
Oh, yeah?
and they had an interview with the guy that made Oxenfree. And it's just... I already planned to play it at some point because I'd heard it was quite highly acclaimed. And then after listening to the developer talk about it, I'm like, I really need to play this now.
Oh, that's
The
awesome.
only thing I know about it is that you're able to interrupt other people's dialogue
Huh.
if you choose. That's all I know about it.
So you could roleplay as a dick. Like
Yes.
just a complete idiot. Douche
Yep.
canoe.
Yes, yeah. And I think if I want to 100% it achievement-wise, I need to play through it more than once because there's an achievement for playing through the whole game without saying a word.
Oh, just being the silent protagonist.
Yeah.
Oh, that'll be exciting.
And it'd be interesting because then I can see some different outcomes since it is a choose-your-own-adventure.
Yeah. And then the people run up to you and they go, oh, we found this. And you just stare at them. Oh, no, there's a killer on the island. And you just like stare at them. And they go,
I'll be like this. And they'll be like, oh, mute. Got it.
Well, rude.
yeah, true. Or they might mistake it for that reference to Simon's cat, where the cat comes in and just goes meow, points at its mouth, hungry.
Hungry food time.
So no one's playing Alien then?
Oh, that's on my list to play. But I want to first get through Blair Witch. So I'm aiming for the stars here, and I'm probably going to give myself night terrors and have to get a therapist. But I'm aiming for finishing Blair Witch and finishing Alien Isolation.
You always aim so high. You're not going
Well-
to finish 2 games.
I'm going to try. Because my thought is it's scary, right?
Okay.
So I want to dive in and I'm going to want to play as much as possible right now because I'm brave. And then as soon as I get too scared, I'll stop. And then that'll be like 6 hours later.
Really,
no,
that
it
long?
won't. It'll be 30 minutes later. And what about Gears?
We'll have time for Gears.
You're not going to have time for this.
I'm going to try.
I'm calling it now. I know you better than anybody.
I'll go home tonight and I'll fire up Blair Witch.
You're going to come home at 10:30. You know that.
Yeah, I know. Maybe tomorrow night I'll fire up Blair Witch.
Oh yeah, good idea.
And you'll be home, right?
The cat's
Not straight
home.
away. I'm doing some breaking
Oh,
taekwondo.
maybe I'll play Gears while you're out. And then I'll wait till you come home and then I'll play Blair Witch.
Yep, that's fine. I'll sit at the dining room table, not watching.
We should play Blair Witch at the same time and just talk to each other as we're playing it.
Oh, that's a good idea. With like virtual hand holding.
Virtual hand holding, yeah, exactly.
That'll work for the first week, I'd say. But then you will overtake Kyle at some point. Yeah.
I don't know.
We have a lot of extracurriculars.
Yeah, we do. We're a bit annoying that way.
Yes.
Man. So are you looking forward to Dead Space, Lee?
Yes, I think it should be interesting. I don't know anything about these games. I've literally gone through lists of what's scary, and these games keep popping up all the time.
Oh yeah, Dead
So I'm
Space. I think I played about 10 minutes of Dead Space.
Okay.
And then I walked away and I was like, nope, no,
No.
never again. No, I will not touch that game.
To be honest, if you play more than 2 hours of Blair Witch or Alien, I know less about Alien, but of Blair Witch, I'll be really proud of you.
Thank you. I've got to try it out now.
What is the scariest game you've ever gone all the way through?
Doom.
Or if you haven't
Doom.
finished one, what's the furthest you've gotten in what game?
Okay, so yeah, probably finished Doom 3 is the scariest
And
one
that's
I've
pretty
finished.
scary. There's lots of dark running around.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Lots of jump scares.
Yep.
There's a room where there's babies that crawl on the wall and then they jump at your face when you look at them. Yes,
Babies.
Yes.
That's why you don't like babies.
Oh, it's terrifying.
You
'cause
brought this on yourself.
before you walk into the room, you hear them laughing at you. Like, you know how the babies go,
They don't
Well-
get good like that, but
well,
okay.
that's how it comes across to me.
This is speaking to a man who has had babies.
And then you have a torch and you're looking around and then something moves and you turn, you look at it and there's a baby on the wall and as you shine your torch onto it, it turns around and goes, ah, and jumps at you and like wings come out its back and it like flies towards your face and you have to shoot it. And then when you've shot it, you turn around, there's like 3 more.
So what game was that, sorry?
Doom 3.
Doom.
Oh, really? Man.
That
okay.
game is super scary.
So that's the scariest game you've played?
Yeah, I tried playing Fear, the first Fear,
That's also cool. Yeah.
Oh, flipping heck. There's a point where you're climbing down a ladder, and as you go to the ladder, you hear whispering of a little girl. And then as you turn around to climb the ladder, it goes into like an animation where the character turns and slides down the ladder. And as you turn to face the ladder, the girl is in front of you, and you kind of just let go of the ladder. And I was like, no, uninstall this game, I'm done.
What game was that?
Fear.
Okay. I've not heard
First
of it.
Encounter Assault Recon or something like that. First.
Okay.
Yeah. That game, like, I literally had my friend watching me when I played that because I was like, no, I can't do this. And I got to that point and both of us were like, nope. And he was watching, so I was like, nope, we're done.
Who's this? Can I know?
Our old school friend Carl.
Okay. Yeah.
So, yeah. Other scary games? No, I've just avoided them.
Fair enough. Lee, what's the scariest game you've played?
I don't know if I've played that many scary games, actually. I like scary movies. But I don't really play scary games. It's weird. It's not a genre I've ever gone for.
I think, so Gears of War 1 had some bits. Carl and I were dating at the time, and he's like, oh, and this was when wretches were introduced. Maybe that was a number 2?
No, number
Where they're
one.
on the ceiling?
Yeah, number 1.
Okay. And you knew the level quite well, and you're like, oh, okay, you might find this a bit scary. And I'm like, okay. And I remember they make this awful screaming sound. And you know when you get a fright, your throat closes up a little bit?
Mm-hmm.
I remember holding my breath through a lot of that chapter. Just because every time I heard the scream, I'd be like, and like not quite be able to breathe. And the only other time, and Freddie was there. How did that happen? We were at EIT, and I was playing Minecraft on my Surface, and I was showing him something in the game, and I must have had sound on. But I wouldn't have had headphones, so I can't quite remember where we were and how exactly I would have been able to have sound. But I remember turning around, and Freddie was behind me, and there was a spider. And you know when you get a fright, you do jump. But my entire hand just jiggled violently. So like the screen just like went like it had an aneurysm. Freddie cracked up, and I'm like, oh, okay. But yes, my entire hand had a life of its own for a moment. That's the scariest I've ever done.
Yeah, so I don't think I get scared then that much. I played days and days of Minecraft.
Oh no! Like it's good when I haven't played for a while, and so getting back into it, and sometimes you can hear the sounds. So you're in a cavern and you can hear the.
Yep. Yeah, and the witches. I hear the witches coming through and stuff as well.
Yeah, don't encounter witches quite as often as spiders, and so they're around, and you turn a corner and it's there, and you're already psyched up, and I just basically wet myself. It's so there we go. I don't really like Halloween or anything scary.
I go and look for Halloween decent horror movies. I'll go and find them.
Oh.
Go find them. Do what you want.
Go do what you want.
Yeah.
But that's why I never played horror games though. It's kind of weird.
So this is going to be a good challenge for everyone, it seems. We're stepping out of our comfort zones, literally, figuratively, and scarily.
Yes. Yeah. I think I'll be okay with Oxenfree. And then maybe next year I'll try something a little bit spookier.
Dead Space.
No. Maybe like
Minecraft.
I don't know. Hellblade.
Yeah. Hellblade is a big one. You have with the headphones.
I'm not
Headphones
going
and
to
the whispering
do
and
jump
stuff.
scares.
Oh man, I'll just get nervous thinking about this.
I
I'm
know.
already.
You're nervously touching my leg, which is something you do when you're anxious.
Yeah, well, I'm nervous just thinking about this, but we're gonna do it because of reasons.
Because of reasons.
Reasons.
Did you find Blair Witch the movie scary?
Oh my word! Like
Okay.
I couldn't sleep for like a couple of days
Do you know,
afterwards.
here's a good question. Why are you choosing Blair Witch? Why are you choosing possibly one of the scariest?
Okay. My thought is, if you go for the highest jump, anything after that is easy.
So do you plan on playing other horrors after Blair Witch?
In the month, yes, like Alien.
But why?
Blair Witch is the scariest thing I can think of.
Yeah,
So
but
if I conquer that, if I get through Blair Witch, nothing else will be as scary.
your logic is based purely on the fact that you will get through it.
Yeah, I don't think you know how stubborn I can be. Oh, well, not when it comes to being scared. I'm
You are
not stubborn at all.
stubborn. You are not stubborn.
I'm gonna try. I want to test my mettle against a game. It's just a game.
So what worries me slightly is I didn't find the Blair Witch movie scary.
Okay.
I find it slightly annoying because of the ghosts snotting everywhere and.
The scariest movie I've ever seen is Cabin in the Woods, which is a parody.
That's not scary. That's
Get
hilarious.
lost. No,
Sorry.
I don't care. And then the second one is probably Sixth Sense, because I didn't see the twist coming because I was a child when it came out. And I spent the rest of the day wandering around in a trance trying to figure out if maybe I was dead. It was so unsettling. I think I watched it as a teenager. I might have been about 16. And the concept of like ghosts in that way was something I'd never thought about. No one really goes, if you don't watch horror movies, you don't really think about ghosts much. And so, yeah, I went through the rest of the day wondering how, like if someone had died in my backyard ever. and what? Oh, it doesn't matter.
There you go.
Honestly,
I've got it on video now.
And I don't want to watch it.
I don't want to watch it.
I think I closed my eyes through that trailer.
Yeah.
Carl hit me during this trailer.
Have you
'cause
played
he got a fright.
what's the one with the guy running through Alan Wake? You played that?
I started it, and it was very slow.
Yes.
So I kind of got over it because I had other things to play.
Okay. Did you get scared? Is really what I'm asking. Did you go, this is a bit freaky? Because you have to go from
Yeah.
dark to light all the time. That's kind of the whole point. That's
so
the whole mechanic of the game.
I didn't get scared. I just got a little bit nervous. Just a tad nervous. That's all I'm going to say.
Okay. So in that case, next year, I may try Alan Wake.
Alan Wake's cool. Yeah, it's interesting.
Well, I've never had an interest in playing it, so I don't know. It's hard. I wish you would play Slenderman.
I will leave the country.
No, but like I said, no, Amy's saying you're underestimating how scary Blair Witch is going to be. It's probably scarier than Slenderman. That's what.
So is that
I'm-
we're talking the movie, or is there a game, is there?
Yeah, there's a game. I think it's a 360 game.
Yeah, no, the game is like you turn around and he's there, and you just got to kind of run.
So your logic is that you're going to start with the scariest game, but it sounds as if you've decided Slenderman is scarier than Blair Witch, and I think you're in for
A surprise?
I don't know.
A shock?
Also, if you don't sleep, that's going to affect me.
I will sleep underneath our bed. Just holding your hand, it'll be
I'm
fine.
just saying,
Whimpering.
it's
Yes.
fine.
No, yeah, it's something I want to challenge myself to do because at the end of the day, it's just a game. It's
That's right.
just a game.
That's true.
That's when I watch scary
Yes, it's
movies. I'm
true.
like, oh yeah, that's funny because it's only a movie.
See, no,
It's like, it's not.
oh man, flip. We're different, very, very different people, Lee.
Yes, because I found like I watched Babadook, which is a kind of scary movie, but I found it quite interesting the way they did it because it was like the way it finished. You're like, oh, that's a quite cool ending to it.
Oh, yeah.
Came out of a book. It just came out of a book. That's
Reaching
all.
out.
Yeah. Most scary movies are not that scary if you think about actually the premise of the normally it's a bit.
I find the scarier ones, the ones that are... I can't deal with anything paranormal. I don't like that.
Oh, so Paranormal Activity then? That one where you do
don't even go there. I had to finish watching that movie during the day, and I
Oh,
still didn't
really?
sleep for a week. I still get nightmares from that
See,
movie.
I was trying to catch them out because I was watching it because they're trying to do it in like a off the wall camera way.
Yeah, yeah.
I thought it was quite a cool way of doing it. I was just trying to work out what they were doing, and
Jeez, okay, no.
Okay,
Yeah.
especially when you see the things moving
Okay,
around, the
let's move
footprints
on
with the powder,
very
and
quickly. So that is our Terratober. I'm already half freaking out.
Just
Everyone else,
Happy 1st of October.
yes.
Funny thing is, we had the most incredible hailstorm this afternoon,
followed by an earthquake.
followed by an earthquake.
So it was, yeah.
So it's the
apocalyptic
beginning of the
almost.
end,
It's all
guys.
over.
October
Very
just
apocalyptic.
is doing it in for me already.
It's warning you.
Oh man.
I like how you think you're the centre of of the weather today. It's all for you.
It was everywhere I was, so that's my logic.
Fair enough.
No one can argue with that fact.
Fair enough.
Right, so are we
Blair
all...
Witch is scarier than Paranormal Activity.
Oh, no. I don't want to think about it.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm already half freaking out and thinking this is a very stupid idea.
Okay.
It's silly. It is silly. So, that is our Terratober. Let us know what you guys are playing and what you hope to get through, and if you plan to play more than one game. Let us know how scared you are, and send us gifs of how excited you are.
Yeah, tell us what you're playing and how you're finding it.
If you can take pictures of Gary in it as well, it'd be great.
Yeah. We should start sending Gary around and just getting people to put him in places.
Yes, he could appear all over the place, couldn't he?
Yeah, you could. So, yeah, just keep Gary near you while you're playing a scary game.
He will look after you.
Unemployed Gary will...
I mean, he doesn't have...
Sorry.
Yeah, exactly. He's there for you.
Yes.
He doesn't have anything better to do.
That could be his tagline, hashtag. He's thinking about that,
Okay.
So, that's our Terratoba. Join in on us and look at the hashtag Terratoba on Twitter. Is probably the best place where you're going to find it. We have a poll on our Patreon about what game you're going to play, so you can talk to us there as well. And now moving on to something more lighthearted and more in line with Game Face. These are the games that we have played this week. Starting
Yes.
with Simone. Take us away.
Well, I've only got 2, so
Something
sandwich
exciting.
me between someone who has more than 2.
Oh,
I've only got one.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Cool.
I had a quiet
That
week.
is not like you.
I know.
Jeez.
Are you feeling okay?
What have you been doing?
Watching TV, watching movies. Just not really, not been gaming.
Far out.
Man.
It blows my mind.
I don't know, I've got really bored of shooting things in the face.
Yeah.
Interesting. A lot
It
of people
happens.
have. Maybe it's just the
like
time
I
of
played
year.
Minecraft and football and stuff last game phase. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did I say I talked to play about... Oh, I could check actually. But no, I just played one game really. I'll just check and see if I talked about the last one.
What do you want to start then, Carl? Because you've got 3.
Okay. So I played Tacoma, which is free on Game Pass. A walking sim, almost puzzle-based game.
I installed it because of you. Because I was like, oh, I might play that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You played
I
this
heard
while
it's-
you had a bung thumb.
Yeah, well, my thumb was still healing, so I wanted a game that was nice and easy on the thumb, that didn't take much pressure, fast movements were bad. So yeah, played Tacoma, and it's an interesting. I prefer the story than I do the characters. The characters on the space station felt very 2D and very much put there for
Forced diversity is what you said.
forced diversity. Every character was different for no discernible reason, and they were very much played into their stereotypes.
Which is so strange. You'd almost think a game that's trying to be diverse would not.
Yeah.
What's it called? Tacoma.
Tacoma.
Let's go and bring up. Oh, that's
So
nice,
yeah,
will it?
it's an interesting walking sim. It's a nice quick game to finish. The universe that it's set in is a lot more interesting than the story you go through.
Did you know
So it's not on
Tacoma was in
Earth.
Washington?
So it's not on Earth.
No, it's set on a space station, and the idea is there's been a problem on the space station, and you need to go find out. Your job is to pretty much grab the AR from the space station and bring it back to Earth so that they can analyze it, and the company who's got the space station can figure out what went wrong. And as you go through, you're able to sort of find these memory points that play back what has happened on the space station.
Oh, so it sounds very similar to the other game we played,
You
where
did-
you were talking to the robot all the time.
Yeah, it's
The
something similar.
Turing test?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
In a way, it like tells you the story, and you're able to fast forward and rewind between these missions and like read about the people and their things. And it's honestly, none of the characters interested me. None of the background story of the characters was interesting at all, and it was really just
An easy 1,000 points.
yeah. That's honestly what I got
How
out
long
of
did
it.
it
at the end.
take? It says 1 to 2 hours, so does it take?
It took me about 2.5 to 3.
Okay.
So, because I went through and I looked at everything just to make sure I was picking up everything and looking at things all the right way, and I wanted to find out what the story was. So yeah, it's a quite an interesting story. I prefer the ending to anything else, where it sort of reveals its true nature, I could say.
Okay. Which you can't spoil, I assume.
Yeah. And
Okay.
the best part about it is that in the center of the space station, it's got 0G. So you sort of just float around, and it gives you a very good feeling of 0G.
Oh, cool.
And then as soon as you go into the arms, which are the different rooms, then you suddenly have gravity again.
So what are you playing?
You play a person.
Oh, okay. And you're the only person on there.
Yeah, everyone else has left. So you play a person who's come onto the space station, and your whole job is to pretty much get the AR. So you have to go into room to grab the AR's data from that room and upload it to your sort of computer book that looks like a Microsoft Courier, and you plug it in, and then while it's busy loading the data onto your tablet book thing that you have, you wander around into the different rooms and engage in the conversations and the memories, and then you read people's emails and their private conversations and the memories, and yeah, it's an interesting game. They could have done a lot more with it than they did, but overall, if it wasn't a quick 1,000 points, I probably would have put it down and just gone like, oh, that doesn't interest me at all. Which is odd, because it's a sci-fi game set in space, on a space station. You'd think it would be quite exciting.
Well,
Yeah, but games are boring sometimes, though. Doesn't really matter. Some games are not very good.
yeah, you win some, you lose some.
Yeah. But it definitely focused more on the person relationship between people. But as I said, everyone is a stereotype of themselves, and their relationship to other people is a complete stereotype to that other person. So it kind of goes, yeah, but it's not. It doesn't feel
Original.
real. Yeah, it feels like a TV show, where the relationships between people are faked and you can feel it. So
That's a shame.
it's a shame. I mean, it's a quick 1,000 points. It's well worth checking out if you like that, if that's your jam. But for me, I don't know. I think I expect a bit more from... I think Edith Finch ruined me for good characters in Walking Sims. Because Edith Finch, the characters were three-dimensional. They had problems, and you went through their lives pretty much in that game. Every person. And you found out what they loved and what they hated and who they were as a person. And those characters, even though you never meet them, you never see them face to face, they feel real, they feel whole.
Do you have to read, or do they tell you about themselves?
So the story is done, and they have accents, and you go into their rooms, and their rooms are pretty much decorated with what they like. And then you get emails and chat logs from them that you can almost peer over their shoulder and read, and it tells you a bit about them. And then in their room, they've got a big sort of tablet which has their ID card, and the ID card gives you a photo of them so you can see what they look like and their nationality, and you get it that way, their sort of character build background, and it just seems very for a game built on making characters and trying to make the characters exciting. It really failed.
That's a shame.
Which is a pity. So yeah, that's my little mini review of Tacoma. Quick 1,000 points if you want to go do it. I recommend playing through the game first, getting the story, playing how you want to play, and then going through with a guide to get the achievements you've missed. I find Walking Sims the best that way, because you explore it how you would naturally.
Yeah. No, I do the same thing.
And at the end, you kind of realize that the universe is a bit bigger than what the game shows, and that universe has a lot more sort of space for stories, a lot more space for untold stories that you could go through. And so if they ever do make like a Tacoma 2 or another game set in this universe, they've pretty much opened the world up to endless stories, which could be quite a cool way of exploring their sort of universe they created.
It's interesting, because Tacoma's been out for a while.
Yeah, and it's got a lot of, I don't know whether awards or praise, but it's definitely been in my mind. It has a lot of mind share with me.
Yeah, it's got 9 out of 10 on Steam.
Huh.
So that's pretty high. It
Interesting.
came out in 2017.
That's
It came out.
surprising.
So it's not only a couple of years.
Interesting.
Yeah, because it was free. It's free on a lot of platforms, or became free at one point.
Yeah, it's now $20 actually on Steam.
And it's on Game Pass.
Yeah,
So,
it's on Game Pass. Yeah.
I mean, 1,000 points on Game Pass, jump in for a Sunday afternoon playthrough if you're keen.
So the Verge says Tacoma isn't a groundbreaking story, but it's a great moment.
It's
Okay.
the opposite of what you said.
A moment for video game storytelling.
Oh, well.
So they're saying it's a bit lazy, but
Yeah.
it's quite good
I
video
think-
storytelling.
Yeah, that's what I also saw, was that the characters, the idea behind it was a bit lazy as well. But yeah, it's a fun little game. I don't mean to drag on it, because the guys put a lot of effort into
So
it.
they did Gone Home as well.
Oh, Gone Home had a lot more ideas behind it as well. Comparing this to Gone Home, I definitely feel like Gone Home hit the mark a lot more than this did as a walking sim.
Yeah.
So yeah, who wants to go next?
I've got 2 games actually, excitedly.
Go.
But okay, so I played football. I played Pro Evolution.
Oh, yep, that's the free one.
Yes,
The
that's
one on
right.
Game Pass.
Because I was trying to install Ghost Recon Breakpoint at the time. And I couldn't work out what to do, so I was like, I don't want to shoot stuff in the face. I feel like I
Yeah.
talked about this though.
You have.
I have. Okay.
And I bet my question was, how is it different from FIFA?
Oh, it's not. Other than, oh no, it is in one way because they don't pay for the licensing on this
Yeah.
version. That was the thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, I
so-
do recall that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so FIFA wins because they get to have real players and stuff.
But Pro Evolution used to be better at the actual gameplay was better originally when it first came out.
At the
But
actual
not
soccer part.
anymore.
Wow, the new FIFA I saw a rating of 1.9 out of 10 from
Oof.
game something or other, some game thing. So
Is that FIFA 20?
2020, yeah.
Oh.
So the one
Jeez.
just came out, and that's people rating. That's
Right.
actual people playing it. So
Jeez.
So
I mean, how much
that's
can you
not
do every
great.
year?
yeah, exactly. Well, they have
Yeah.
the star cards. That's what they're trying to make money out of.
Oh, the
yeah.
microtransactions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
People do pay.
Oh yeah, they do. They make tons
So
of money
much.
out of it. It's insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think what in EA's things, FIFA's like $1 billion business or something.
It's ridiculous. Yeah, it's ridiculous
It's
money.
insane. Like, yeah, every year you go, oh, we're just going to make a new FIFA and just earn a quick $1 billion.
Yeah, NBA, FIFA.
Yeah.
NFL. Oh,
NFL.
if only there was an AFL.
Well, they have girls playing the NBA now. I think they've Go Football, Go all that as well.
What's NBA?
Basketball.
basketball.
Basketball, girls,
Right.
basketball for girls, as girls football as well for soccer.
Oh,
Oh,
yes. That was the new thing in this 2020
Yeah,
was
yeah.
the
And
women's
street
league.
supposedly things are.
Oh, yeah, that's
so you
the
have
3
smaller
players,
pitches. Yeah, that's
without
right.
the
Yeah, yeah.
goalkeeper.
It can be. You can have a rush goalkeeper or not rush goalkeeper.
Oh, cool.
There's about 6 modes or something, like
Oh.
3-3, 4-4, 3-3 no goalkeeper, 4-4 no goalkeeper, up to like
Interesting.
6v6 or something.
They really should just make like a football street version because
Like-
it's really
like
cool.
basketball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like fun arcadey.
Yeah.
Just fun. It'll draw a lot of people in.
There is I was actually reading something about these 3 games, and one of them's an NBA one, which is 3v3,
Oh, okay.
and it's like a street game basically.
Oh, nice.
It's not as, they say it's not as polished as the NBA one that come out, but
Oh, yeah.
it's still pretty good fun.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's neat. Okay, well, I finished Creature in the Well, story-wise. And I really enjoyed it. It doesn't explain much at the end about... So basically the premise is that you are a bot who used to work in the mountain, and your team was working on like a weather system because there was a sandstorm coming. So you're working on a weather system to deter the storm from basically settling on the town, which is called Mirage.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is quite neat. And you're one of the bots that survives, and you don't find out why. And you come back and you have to go through these levels, and as you go, you reactivate parts of the mountain to get power back.
So even once you complete it, it doesn't really explain it.
It doesn't know. I haven't found all the lore yet. Yeah, it's a shame because the game is short and I managed to keep track of what was happening in the story because it's quite simple. So I would have liked a bit of an explanation, especially because the villain is fascinating. He never felt like a baddie to me. And I'm not sure why. He's the reason why there aren't really any bots left anymore. So he'd been taking them out, stopping them from working and completing the weather system. But we don't know what he is or why he wanted it to stop and why I survived and why he didn't. Every time I died in the mountain, he would pick me up and throw me out again, outside. And I would have to go back. So, if he had killed the original bots, why didn't he kill me? So I'm not sure. I had lots of questions.
Oh, cool.
But the gameplay's pretty cool. You're like you're a walking pinball machine.
That's awesome. I must say, when I saw you play, I piqued my interest. It's a
Yeah.
very cool looking game. I really like the art style of it.
Yeah, and I think even when I would die repeatedly in certain things, I quite liked just moving through the world, so I never really got annoyed.
Which is pretty good.
It was very good because there's some There's very few puzzles, but when there were puzzles, I have very little patience for it. So when I died, somehow the world helped me not rage quit.
Which is pretty good going.
It was pretty good going. So yeah, not bad for a short game. It's on Game Pass.
How long? Couple hours? 2 or 3 hours?
3 hours.
3 hours.
3 hours on the dot, basically.
Oh, nice.
Another 100%.
I have a few collectibles left.
Okay.
But the final achievement at the end, when you complete the story, is 200 points.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
nice. Oh, I might
So-
do that then.
Yeah.
Might be worth
Give it a
doing
go. It's you do have to have patience. In fact, I'm watching the stream now that Lee's got. Some of these bring back memories.
Good memories.
Like far out. No. There was one boss that took me a week and a half.
Secret
Bleh.
path.
What?
Secret path revealed.
Oh yeah.
And you get different coloured capes,
Yeah.
which is quite cool.
Very cool. So yeah, that's Creature in the Well.
That's awesome. Yeah, I must say, I like the art style. I like the idea behind it. It's a very cool, like, little game. So definitely worth
Yep.
supporting the devs on that. Who's next?
Your turn.
Oh, no, I was wondering why everyone's gone all quiet. I also played Brothers, A Tale of Two Sons. Also on Game Pass.
Oh, I played that before.
Cool.
Yes.
Did
Yeah.
you
How
finish
did you
it?
find the controls? No, I didn't know. I got distracted in the end by other stuff. But I found the controls kind of weird.
Oh, the controls are so hard. So the left thumbstick and the left trigger control one brother, and the right thumbstick and the right trigger control the other brother. And you got to do the two together. And man, it
Messes with your brain, doesn't it?
it does.
So, yeah.
I streamed a bit of it, and I ended up having the brothers running in opposite directions, and then they'd run into each other, and then the one would just like randomly jump over the cliff, like in the wrong direction. So the controls are really boggles your mind.
Yes. I think that's why I stopped playing it, because it was getting harder.
Yeah.
And I wasn't making much more sense of the controls.
Oh,
so I was
man.
like, I'll just
Like
stop.
every now and again, you just get into the flow, and the controls just work, and then you're like perfect, and everything just goes smoothly, and then suddenly something would change, or you'd get distracted, and then the controls are all out the window again, and the brother just runs off the cliff.
Is it anything like Manual Samuel? Does your brain feel that tired afterwards?
Yeah, it's a nice short game at least.
Yeah.
How long is it?
okay.
'Cause I never actually completed it. in the end.
About a 3-hour game. If you
love-
want to sit down and do
I
it.
love the artwork.
Yeah, it's a cool looking game.
It's a cool game. Definitely worth checking out. The only problem I have with this game is that at some points it feels like you're literally walking from cutscene to cutscene. So you walk cutscene, you walk cutscene, you walk cutscene, you walk cutscene, 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 you walk cutscene, and you just go, I'm not here to watch a movie. You know, I can press, if I wanted to, I can press play on the DVD player 20 million times to feel that interactiveness.
But you like the art.
Yeah, the art is cool. The story is cool. I like the fact that it starts off all sort of normal and then goes on this sort of high fantasy adventure.
That's what I went to get into a village, don't you? I think I was in the village looking for stuff in the end. I remember doing all this kind of in underneath, but then you come up on the village. I remember all this.
Oh, yeah. And then, did you see the giants?
Yes, that's right. You get picked up by giants, don't you?
Yeah, so there's giants, and then
Yes.
you're walking through like a battlefield where giants had fought.
Yes, that's
and
right.
the giants are literally the level where you end up having to push a giant's arm off a cliff.
Yeah, you do.
And he's
to get
holding an
past.
axe, and he chops another giant's leg off that opens the path for you. But you kind of have the two brothers
So is that
pushing
quite
their
far
arm.
down the game, is it?
Not really, no.
Oh, okay.
It's I sat down. I think I played 20 minutes, and then I sat down on the Sunday afternoon, and I played 2 hours on the dot kind of thing, and I finished it.
okay.
And that was 100%ing with the achievements. So,
Cool.
cool little game, cool story. I like the feel of the world. It's very cool. If you like controls that break your brain, definitely try out Brothers. And it's on Game Pass, so there's nothing you're not losing anything.
Yes,
by
actually, I
trying
got
it
it
out.
on Game for Gold. I played it ages ago.
Oh, nice.
I love the idea that you could meet someone and be like, oh, yeah, what kind of genre of games do you like? Oh, I like playing games with controls that break my brain.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, yeah, how was Brothers?
I know.
Brother,
They're
that was
like,
amazing, bro.
"Oh, brain explode."
Yeah.
Noel was watching me because I stream most of it.
Yep.
And even he's like, I like how you're not getting these controls better. I'm not getting better at these controls at all.
Yeah, so that's why I asked you about Manual Samuel, because you did get better at the controls.
Yeah, but Manual Samuel, you have someone to yell at to do other things.
I guess.
Whereas with Brothers, you can't yell at yourself and go right, left.
Oh, yeah, okay, so with walking,
So
because you had one leg someone else has the other leg.
Yeah.
Right,
Game's
left,
stupid.
right. There's lots of
Yeah,
yelling.
Manuel Samuel's great. I love it. Such a good game. That's great if you want to yell at your friends.
Okay.
So yeah, that's Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons. I quite enjoyed it. I liked the world. I just wish, like, when the game ends, you feel like it went on for about 30 minutes longer than it needed to. Because
But you didn't need it for the story? Because you said you quite enjoyed the story?
no, you don't really need it from the story. You know how when something happens in a movie and they could end it and you know how it's going to end, but they don't end it and they sort of show you step by step how it's going to end and it's exactly what you thought in the exact same way how you thought.
That doesn't happen to me because I usually don't know what's going on.
Well, yeah, that's how Brothers ends for the last like 20 minutes of gameplay.
Right.
You know what's going to happen and then they
drag.
show you. And then something else happens and you go, I know what's going to happen, and then they show you. And then you walk up the beach and there's a cutscene and you go, I know what's going to happen, XYZ. XYZ happens exactly.
Man,
So you're like,
you are grumpy today.
not grumpy. I demand a high caliber from my games.
Sounds like you should become a game developer.
So you're saying all these free games you've been getting are not very high caliber?
Well, they've been a nice quick 1,000 points, is what I will say.
Yes.
But
You
no,
just don't like indie games.
maybe I don't.
So I spent an hour on this game, got no achievement points whatsoever until the chapter's completed.
How?
I
is
do
that-
not know. I was
Broken?
obviously just playing it through quietly.
Broken?
Quietly.
Quietly, yeah, maybe broken.
But did you watch like the title scene for an hour or something?
Nick got stuck in a loop, yeah. I've only died once, though, not 18 times like you, or
Yeah, no.
15 times like you. So.
Yeah, but look at that game score leaderboard.
Yeah, no, how much you got now?
2,000 something. I just cracked
pretty good.
40,000 points this
Nice.
weekend. I was like, I've got to get to 40,000 points before October. So Kingsman
That's
laughs
very
at
good.
us, but
He got that month, he got that, didn't he?
yeah, no, it's ridiculous. Let's not talk about that. So Ghost Recon, Lee.
Yes, so
How
this
is
was
it?
the open beta.
Okay, lots more people.
I didn't see people at all still.
Oh, really?
I don't know. This game's really weird. So I played exactly the same. So you start from scratch, and you go in the helicopter crash, and you go and find... And it was exactly the same. But this time I had Matty talking to me while I was playing it. So that was quite nice, someone to talk to. Because I was streaming it. My first streaming experience was this. And I don't know. I just kind of... It's fine, but it doesn't seem that interesting.
Interesting, yeah.
It's very much Division 2 sort of style, where you
Just
go and have a look at base, and then you have little missions that happen, and this kind of thing's all kind of bad. But I think you just go on missions to go and take out like an area, and then you go back to the base again, and then you probably wait an hour, it resets, you go back and do it again. That's probably the. And there's main chapters go around. There's little stories going around which you follow around, and you can go a little bit further this time with the stories. Like there was a bit more stuff to do.
okay. How's the AI? Because you were saying it wasn't that great last time.
Same issues.
Oh,
Although
that-
I didn't do as much, but I played a lot more last time. But the same thing happened where I went to base, and I could still manage to sneak around clumsily and take out all the AI.
Brilliant.
They don't know. Like you make noise shooting somebody, and then the other guy comes around the corner, and then you shoot him as well.
Oh yeah, so it's not like they go, oh, there's shots there.
There's
Let's go
shots
have a
there,
look.
or there's
The
a
guy's
dead
like,
body, or there's like this sort of stuff on the floor. So I did do the same thing. Went to the same area. I thought I'll try again, so I did the same thing. Picked off the guys.
That's
No one
amazing.
really cares. You do die though if you make a mistake and turn up when there's like a drone there.
Oh, okay.
Because once a drone gets you, then the people just appear from out of nowhere. I was literally stood in the forest. There was all these other guys which you kind of find friendlies everywhere with stuff. I was talking to them. Then a drone came over and it kind of warned you to get low. So I got low, but I was too late. It saw me. Then these 5 guys appeared. No idea. I was in first on my own at one point, and then these 5 guys appeared.
Is 5 a lot in this game?
Yeah, it is when you're on your own.
and
'cause
they
they
were
get more.
AI, eh?
Yeah, AI. I did kill them all. They did
It's not
survive.
bad. It's not that hard.
But, no, it's not that hard. But you're kind of going, oh crap, and just kind of shooting wildly, and then
Brilliant.
yeah, just aim for their heads and they die one shot pretty much. There's not much to them.
Oh, like real life.
Yeah, like real life. Yeah. Whereas you can take quite a few shots and you still run around and survive.
Oh, yeah. So
Well,
the enemies
some
are
of
real.
us would.
Some of us will, yes. Yes, I don't know. It's out on the 4th. Is that in like 3 days? Didn't
And it
feel
still
much
has
Happy
these
birthday.
difference.
Yay.
Happy birthday. Coming a bite for your birthday, are you?
No.
As a treat.
No, he has his treat.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, he bought himself a new phone.
Oh, really? Why'd you buy one of those for? Not a
For-
decent one, though.
Pretty.
Pretty.
The newest iPhone.
Yes.
Oh, so pretty. I can't wait.
It's so funny. Yeah, so we'll see. I know Matthew was playing it and he went, yeah, they've tweaked it a bit, but...
Did he still? He still cancelled his pre-order.
Yeah,
eh?
I think so, yeah. He's been quiet in chat, but I believe so. Yeah, he cancelled it.
That's amazing.
It just looks like they've gone, Division 2 worked.
Oh,
Let's just put it on an island rather than in LA or in
city or something.
City, Washington, yeah.
Oh yeah, Ireland. Look, Ireland. We're different.
Ireland. And they have different, they have a snowy bit and a desert bit. It's all in one line and you can kind of travel around. And...
Huh. Have you ever seen an island that has a snowy bit and a desert bit?
Yes, I have. It's in Ghost Recon.
And Minecraft.
Oh, Minecraft, yes. Oh, he has brought it. He's so funny. He has brought it, actually.
So Matty
has brought Ghost Recon.
That's amazing.
Well, you have to tell us how good it is.
Yeah,
or
we're just
not,
going to tut at you now.
Yes.
Tut.
Yeah, so I will not be pre-ordering it. Didn't do it for me at all.
Unless it drops to like $20 or so, eh?
Yeah, I might pick it up then, yeah, basically, yeah.
That's like the threshold for bad games.
That's right, it is. Because it's pretty and it's quite cool. And it could be really good in 6 months or 12 months if they kind of get...
Yes, they keep updating it and doing the thing.
And that's what people seem to do.
But in about a year, there's going to be a new one.
Yeah, Ghost Recon 3, yeah.
Yeah, Ghost Recon.
Oh, no, Division 3 will come out, wouldn't it? Because they're probably doing flip-flop.
Yeah, and then there'll be Ghost Recon Fixed Point. Because this is Breakpoint.
Or Match Point.
Get it?
40
Ghost
love.
Recon, no point.
Just no point.
Ghost Recon Foul Ball.
But they're going to get killed because COD's coming out this month, anyway, isn't it? Well, ignoring you, which is more dumb.
Everyone's ignoring me. This is shocking.
Matty laughed.
Thanks.
Yeah, COD is coming out, isn't it, very soon?
Yeah.
So they're probably freaking out a bit and God, we can't not release it now because we're not going to get anyone buying a game if we're too late.
Although, with the controversy surrounding COD...
And Destiny 2 Shadowkeep as well coming out.
Today.
Well, tomorrow.
Well,
yesterday.
Yeah, out tomorrow.
Yes.
So, oh man. And what are you feeling about Shadowkeep?
I'm so tempted to pre-order it because the guys in the clan are very excited.
Oh, yeah?
But I don't need to order it for the specials because I've got the exotic already that they're giving you.
Oh, okay.
So I don't need that.
Huh.
So I can wait until it's out for a few days and just see what the general reaction is and then...
But then you'll jump and you go like, oh, look, I'm shooting things in the face again.
I know. And it's Destiny.
Yeah, it's Destiny.
Yeah, new light. 750 light. Everyone goes 750 light.
Jeez.
Just turn it on.
I have 30 light.
Wow, you got 750 now. If you log in, you get 750. Everyone gets reset 750. Everyone gets bumped up.
Oh, I don't like that. Wait, what? So that means I can't get more?
No, you got to 9 or something. I think it's
900.
950.
Oh, okay.
950?
I think 950 for some reason, but I might be wrong.
Man.
Yeah.
They really should just go, oh, there's no level cap on light now.
Yeah, just keep going.
Yeah.
Yes.
'Cause
But then how are they going to increase stuff? See, I think they should be melding Division 1 and 2, Destiny 1 and 2 together.
Yeah, they
Make
should.
it just one big game. That'd be cool.
Yeah, I read a thing today that said Destiny Shadowkeep is pretty much Destiny 3 because of all the stuff
No,
they're doing
because
to
it's
it.
not as big. It's Rise of Iron. It's size-wise. There's only a little bit of mission. There's not much mission.
Not much mission, but big changes in the back end.
Yes, lots of armor and weapon changes.
Yeah, Armor 2.0, whatever.
That's right.
Whatever that
Whatever
means.
that means. Yeah. It means all your armor you've got is rubbish. And you have to
Sounds
start again.
flash, yeah. Here's a green thing that's better than your big exotic that you're
That's correct.
wearing. Enjoy
Yes.
looking like a clown for the next 20 hours.
That's right. Nothing will match for about the next month or two, and then slowly
And then-
get all the gear together.
Yeah, slowly it'll start matching, and then, oh, look, new content drop.
That's right.
Love it.
Although if you bought the, you got the yearly passing, didn't you, for Destiny?
I think so.
You get free stuff if you do it. Like they give you extra content for the next year, 12 months, because you had the anniversary pack from last year, or whatever it's called.
Interesting, okay.
Yeah.
Must have a look. Download Destiny again.
Yes. I haven't got downloaded. Wow, mine's on the SSD.
Jeez.
Oh, because you got a new Xbox, haven't you? So.
Well, my Xbox is back. It's working.
Yeah, but you had to start again from scratch.
Yeah,
Yep.
always.
Because you don't have external drives, do you?
I had one, and that's, I think...
We started becoming suspicious of it.
Yeah.
Why? What was it doing? Was it kind of creeping around the house? Do you feel like it's staring at you?
No, it'd be like, it'd just like stop being an external drive.
Oh, that's not great.
No, it's not. Especially
No.
it's like you
have one job.
literally have one job.
Yeah.
Simone just shrugs.
Maybe it didn't like, it's like, I didn't get to choose my job. And it started becoming entitled like a millennial. The thing's younger
hi
than
all
me.
millennials listening.
It's probably a Generation I. It grew up with
That's right.
technology.
It did.
Oh, so much sass.
Right.
Cool.
Last one is Gears 5.
Gears 5. Simone and I jumped into Gears 5. Have you played it yet?
Yes, I played it on day one.
And?
Yeah, it's awesome.
It's very cool. Have you tried Horde mode?
Yes, played it on day one. That's the
Horde?
first thing I did, Horde mode, straight away. I didn't play any campaign, I went straight into Horde for like 2 hours.
Hashtag Gears hipster.
Yeah, bro.
That's amazing.
You're just jealous. I had people watching me while really bad streaming going, it looks a bit crap. I'm like, I can't help you, I'm sorry. They were literally complaining about the stream. I was like, dude, I can't help you. Soon.
I like how you're like, it's your problem, not mine.
I'm like, you can do whatever, still watching.
Yeah, you're still watching.
They were asking me questions about like, oh, is so-and-so still in it? I was like, I do not know. I know nothing.
Yeah, it's like-
They were asking me so many questions about the stream. I was like, no, nothing. I'm just shooting stuff in the face.
Yeah, things move, they're red, I shoot.
It was literally one, but they were going, oh, is this person in it now? And is this happened? Has this happened? I was like, mate, dude, I have no idea. Don't know. I know nothing. I've only played Gears 1.
It's effectively the attitude you have to this entire podcast.
What's that?
It's like, I don't know. I don't know
anything.
anything.
Just making shit
I just
up.
jumped in.
That's right. I got beer and chocolate.
Yeah, good effort.
See, what more do you want from me?
Yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah, no, it's great. Played Horde mode with Perky Turkey last night.
I saw you playing it. Yeah, I was going to jump in and help you, but...
Man, he has never played a Gears game in his life.
Oh, God.
So he's busy setting up, and you know when it counts down, and you have like a minute to sort out your character and your guns and your loud and stuff. And he's like, what character do I choose? What guns do I choose? What is going on? How do I play this game? And I'm like, dude, stop freaking out. And then the game starts, he's like, I've got no idea what I'm doing. And then he dies. And I'm like, really? And the dude in chat even typed like, you're supposed to shoot the enemy.
Was it a random?
Just a random who was playing on PC. And like Chat and Globe was like, how about shooting the enemies? Use your aim button.
Was he in the lobby or was he watching the stream?
No, he was in the lobby because one of the gay players.
Oh, that's rough. Poor Lee.
Yeah. But Lee eventually got into it, figured out what was going on. I still don't know how the supers work or the ultimates.
Oh, really?
I was playing JD. What is this ultimate? You press
I don't
Y.
know. Why?
And then something happens. It goes red and then immediately goes white. And then I can use it again.
I don't know. I played Kate and she went invisible.
Oh, yeah.
It was really obvious.
So, that's obvious.
That's why I played her, because I know what this does. I can do this.
JD, his thing looks like a bow, but it doesn't. No guns turn into a bow. Nothing shoots it like a bow.
Sounds like a song name. Don't know why.
So yeah, but yeah, Horde mode, lots of changes, very interesting. It's going to take me a while to get back into it, but Simone and I played the campaign, and I was Jack or Dave.
Yeah, the robot. Well, you were Dave. No, you weren't Dave.
No, I was Dave in the beginning.
Yep, and then you became Jack.
Who's Dave?
The robot. He flies and he goes.
Sorry,
beep, beep,
because
boop,
Dave
boop.
got a bit broken, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Poor Dave.
Yeah.
No one
Poor
cared
Dave.
though. They were like, oh, I thought it was interesting. Like in the story, like really worried about Dave. Don't forget Dave. Get Dave through the door because there's a big drama. And then, oh, Jack. And Dave was on the floor kind of smouldering.
Yeah, just
and
like
they just
smoking.
moved on. There was no kind of, bye, Dave. Thanks, Dave.
Dave
You've
was
been great.
smouldering. I like the idea that the robot was sitting there just like making eyes. Smouldering.
Smouldering.
It's just like giving me those eyes.
So how much did you play? Where'd you get to? Did you finish chapter 1, chapter 2? Did you complete the game?
We did Act 1. We finished Act 1.
Oh, yes.
Got through that. Started just the entry level of Act 2.
In the snowy bits.
Yeah, where there's a riftworm.
Yes.
There's a village.
Remember, Lee doesn't know what he's talking about.
Okay.
What we're talking about.
So there's a riftworm, and a village and a riftworm. Now, I have a sneaky suspicion.
Yes.
In Gears 3, I think it is, you're Marcus and you cut through the riftworm. Like, you get swallowed and you cut through it, or someone cuts through it, and then you go and like, the worm dies. And now this village is in the skeleton of that worm that you've killed in Gears 3. I have a
very good.
sneaky
Okay.
suspicion that that's that.
Yeah, it's possible. I have 2 points against that. I don't remember the worm being that big. It's a very big skeleton.
It's massive.
It could have been, because we did walk through it quite a bit. And then the second thing is, how small is this world?
Yeah.
You know, you get that feeling, even in Star Wars, but this is lower scale. But yeah,
Yeah.
how big.
But I suppose they got to have throwbacks to the other Gears games.
But you don't have to.
You know
don't
that
have
guy
to,
in
but
Todd has asked me lots of questions watching me. He would have loved it. He would have gone, wow, that's that worm. It was called Bob. Or whatever the name of the worm was called. And
You
got
and
really
naming
excited.
things.
Oh, you got to name stuff.
Yeah. Yes, you
It's
can
Bob.
name things.
Okay,
Just
not
don't
Bob.
name them badly.
Bob the Ghost.
Unemployed Gary.
Oh, the worm was 10 miles long.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
That's quite
Man.
large.
Don't we have a 10-mile beach?
No, more. It's more.
More?
Yeah,
90
is
mile.
not- yeah,
90 mile
yeah,
beach.
that's where they drive cars
Yeah.
around. Or boats.
And it's not actually 90 miles.
No, it's less.
Yeah, less.
It's like 3Ks, isn't it?
No, it's decent length.
Yeah.
3 cases did it.
I think they measured it once and it came to 90 miles
Was it tied out?
incorrectly. I don't
Okay.
know. But the method of measuring was inaccurate. But now it's called 90 Mile Beach. But now they have better ways of measuring it.
88
And it's
Ks.
not actually 88
So it's not even
Ks.
close. 55 miles.
Man.
Got rid of it.
How many smoots is that?
It's quite a few smoots, I imagine.
Yeah, just a few.
How many smoots? 88 kilometres. In smoots. Oh, I didn't tell it right. Come on.
Smoothies.
Doesn't
88
can't see
kilometers
what
in
keyboard-
smoothies.
S'mores.
Smalls. 51,710.
What's
a
Quite a lot of
smoot?
smoots.
A smoot.
Do you know what a smoot is?
There was a guy at one of the
How have
universities
you not listened to it? Oh, it's Carl's Converter.
who's so-and-so's, his name was something Smoot.
Carl's Converter.
Oh, cool. And he started measuring things in his length.
Literally his size.
There's a bridge that's measured in smoots. I think he's an engineering student or something. So yeah, Smoot is now our...
We have talked about this before.
Got it.
It is
Okay.
our level of...
7018. It's actually quite a short guy.
Okay.
George Smoot.
Yeah. And the bridge is like so many smoots, one ear and a finger or something.
Okay.
So that's Smoot. So we measure everything in smoots now. It's
Yes.
our thing. It's what we do. That and having unemployed Gary.
Just for the month.
Well, I mean, after the month, what, does he get a job?
No. You know how snowmen only exist in winter?
Ah.
He only
Ghosts
exists.
only
really
exist in
sad.
October.
Yes.
Will he just dissolve, disappear
Yes. He just ceases. He doesn't die. He just ceases to exist
until next year?
until
That's
next
why.
year.
That's why after October comes November.
No, Gary.
I see. I get it. I get it. That's great.
But on that note, should we call it? We've now spoken about enough nonsense.
Oh, I just want a question. Did you enjoy it? The Gears campaign.
Oh man, it's awesome.
Did you? How far did you get in the chapter 2? I've done most of chapter 2, or quite
Oh,
a bit of chapter 2.
we-
So how far have you got in it?
We
Have you
jumped
just
off the helicopter, and
Yes.
then we were like, right, it's bedtime.
Oh, okay.
So we jumped off the helicopter, looked at the worm skeleton. I started dancing on Simone's screen,
Okay.
where you look up and down, and the character sort of like does these weird movements. And Simone asked me if I was okay, and then we decided to go to bed.
That's fair enough.
Yeah.
It's good. It's good fun.
But no, it's very cool. I like the direction. The art style is a bit different. I like more
Do you agree
story.
chapter 1 was very much like the first couple? Like it's very kind of Gears,
Ah,
I felt like.
the one point in the game where you go into the city and you drop down into the building and it separates you two.
Yes.
It feels like a movie. That, like, I think that part, both Simone and I were just like, oh, wow, this is incredible. In that building, and where you are playing as JD, get trapped under the helicopter.
Oh, we
yeah.
died many times.
Did
Yes.
you?
Yeah.
Because they were coming from the roof, weren't they? You were pinned, you were just shooting them as they were coming at
I'm
you.
shooting the guys, the wretches or whatever. And then, and then Kyle has to do his bit. And then at some point, something triggers and one hops on my back. And if Kyle doesn't shoot it, I die.
Ah, okay.
So that was quite cool.
But
That's super neat.
yeah, the whole idea of like separating off and going in different directions to that degree is like very much Gears, but very cool the way they did
I
it.
like the fact there was 4 people in the chapter 1 as well.
Yeah,
So you kind of go off in pairs.
yeah,
I thought
very
that's
cool.
quite cool. And then they were in the distance and they were snipering and you were kind of picking off the guys below. They were high up on the
Yeah.
bridge or something. Yeah.
It's awesome. And the part in the theater,
Yep, that was our first boss. I killed him in like super quick.
Look at you
and
go.
like super quick.
Like super quick.
Yeah, because I got myself an overkill and I had just ammoed up. So I had like a lot of ammo and I just went like right up to him like a freaking hero.
Just took
And
him
I
out.
just took him out. And he only had like a few to do and I just ran out and I'm like, Carl, just finish it. But I killed 90% of him.
Wow.
That was great. I was so stoked afterwards.
Oh, brilliant.
Uh,
But yeah, so far the action feels very movie-like.
What gun are you using?
Oh, I like the hammer burst.
Okay, still on the hamburger. Haven't changed.
Oh, I love the hammer burst.
Oh, it's so stupid. Like, he doesn't change for anything.
Okay.
He's like, there's overkill ammo over here. And I'm like, ooh. And he's like, there's a sniper over here. And I'm like, ooh.
Sniper,
and he's like,
yeah.
oh, look, a revolver. You like this.
Oh, what the Boltok?
Yeah.
You like the Boltok?
I like
Yeah, I do.
Voltok. It kicks ass.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
There was, before the big boss, we had some dude outside. I remember it being orange. But anyway, oh yeah, not the Snatcher. It was some other bigger creature that we had to take out. And I just went up super close and shot him 3 times with the revolver, and he did.
And he did.
Oh, he did.
He did.
So,
He dead.
yeah. I go up with the big guns, and I'm like, here in the face. And Carl's like, pew, 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 with this stupid hammer burst, which he doesn't give up for anything. And because he doesn't have the lancer, so like, when we've got the guys that keep coming at you, because I don't know what's going on in the story, but the worm thing has taken over some of the robots so that they're against
that's right.
you.
Yeah.
And there's so many of them, and they're all melee, so they come quite close. And
Yep.
so the most effective way to kill them is to
blow their heads off.
chainsaw through them.
Oh, okay.
There's also an achievement for for doing that 100 times.
That's right, yep.
So chainsaw through them, but no, Carl doesn't have a lancer, so I'm just sawing them in half like the good girl I am, and Carl's in the background going pew pew pew,
Whatever.
pew pew pew. So yeah,
It's all just nonsense.
Do you try and do sneaky, like, because there's a point where you have to try and go and just get hold of them?
Oh,
and
yes, and you go behind them and you
go-
rip
go.
out their
Yeah, yeah.
batteries.
That doesn't work very well sometimes.
no,
I
I know,
find.
because I'm like, this JD comes, he's like, we have to be really quiet.
Yeah.
And I thought, okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and do that yanking thing because I'm really bad at it because he's looking the wrong way. And then all of a sudden they see me and I'm like, my bad, and Carl just loses it.
Well, like he says, I'm trying to be sneaky, and then Simone like runs into all these chairs,
Yeah, and I did say oops.
Oops.
and the chairs like they make a huge noise, but it doesn't trigger the robots. So
No,
it's still
it's
funny.
vision.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like we gotta be sneaky and sneak behind the robots, and the first thing Simone does is like roll into chairs.
In fairness, like my dad and my best bud also did it after me, so we just all walk in each other's footsteps, and Carl walks around the chairs like someone with a hammer burst would.
That's right. Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
the venom.
Jeez. We should call it, I think. We should get out of here.
Yeah, sounds good.
like fighting.
Yeah, awesome.
That's
so,
cool. I'm glad you're liking it, though, guys. It's good.
It's such a good game. Like I can honestly see how it got such a high score.
In fairness, I haven't said that I'm enjoying it.
Oh,
Are you enjoying it, Simone?
It's not enough shooting. There's a
enough
lot of
shooting.
cutscenes.
well, we're getting to the shooty bit now.
I think I've gotten used to Horde, so and I don't know what's
so
going on.
I'm stuck on chapter 2,
Oh,
and
okay.
there's too much shooting.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, like it's insane. There's one. There comes one line of people come, and you're like, right, cool. You kill them, and then you turn around, and then it starts again. You're like, uh oh, and you've kind
Right.
of run out of bullets and grenades and.
Right. Because, yeah, the cutscene where you swap out Dave for Jack, I'm like, I couldn't care less. And then we drop into some city and we have to go to some building. Like I said, I don't know what's going on. And, like, there's talking and I'm not allowed to move while
It's the
they're
second
talking.
city. They lost the second city. They're going to get back
Who?
again.
The cog.
The cog, yes.
We are the cog?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I'm in the city, so I haven't lost it. I know where I am.
No, the first city's okay. It's the second city. You're going to save the world.
Well, there's no
city.
map, so I don't know where I am.
Okay.
But I'm sitting there and I want to shoot things, but there's talking and I have to wait.
The problem is you got Kyle, because you probably can't skip it, but Kyle will sit there watching the whole thing, wouldn't he?
Yeah, he takes it all in.
No, I love it. Gears is like my jam, man.
Yeah, the one thing I do like is I think the facial animations are incredible. Like, they're like... The cat's going nuts. The
He's excited.
facial animations are like Quantum Break level, which I'm really enjoying.
Ghost Recon doesn't really do facial animations.
Okay.
So bad.
That's good to know.
No, seriously. 'Cause
Another
actually, Matthew
reason to
commented,
not
we were
play.
watching it, and there's going, the faces are just not moving, or they're kind of just, it's wrong.
Like
There's something
instead of
wrong.
talking, they just jiggle at you.
Yes, it's a bit odd. It's really lazy. That's what we thought. Anyway, sorry, go back to that. But,
Brilliant.
yes.
That's all. So the cutscenes are cool. The dialogue / you can't move until the dialogue is done is not cool.
And there's awkward pauses in Ghost Recon. Max reminded me. When someone talks, there's like about a 10-second pause.
10 seconds.
It's ridiculous. Like, they'd say something and there's like you're kind of going, what's going to happen now? And then the next person talks, and then there's a few seconds and they're going, and nothing fluid about it at all. Like, it's so bad.
That reminds me of some of the awkward orcs.
The Awkward Orcs?
Yeah, in Shadow of Mordor.
Is that the name of a band? The Awkward Orcs?
No, it's too much of a tongue twister. Where they'll see you and all they do is go.
Yes.
And you wait for them to say something and they just grin at you.
It's grinning. He's called Grinning Orc or something.
Oh, they're just a bit shy. They're
That's
trying to
right.
impress you.
Aww. They're so ugly though.
Well, they don't know that.
That's true.
They
They might
are
not be for
beautiful no
orcs.
matter what you say.
Yeah, but for orcs, it might be quite pretty. You know,
There are no female orcs.
yes, it must be.
My love?
I don't think so. No, orcs. There's female
Are they?
orcs, there must be, but there's no female urukai.
Urukai. Okay.
Oh, here we go. Just diving into the lore quick.
No, it's okay.
Female orcs. Oh, okay, images of female orcs. Wow.
No, thank you.
Are we thinking that's...
Yes, okay.
Are we getting going?
Yeah, Simone says enough.
Okay, no
So,
female orcs tonight.
No female orcs. That's it for this Game Face episode. We hope you join us on Terratoba, and we hope we've inspired you to dive into a nervous game.
Nervous?
Well, yes. Something exciting. So let us know what you're going to be playing. The social medias for the podcast are all in the episode description. And before we even go there, we've got an exciting announcement to make.
Ooh. Do we have an image?
An image?
You're the image man. You with the buttons.
But I haven't been given any image. I have to go and find image. Okay,
Well-
keep talking.
So by the time you hear this episode, we will have a brand new spanking logo across everything.
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 Even Carl's face.
Even my face will be a
God
new
for
logo.
that. He needs to be a new logo.
Even Carl's desktop picture.
Man, Lee's Twitter picture will finally change.
Yes, and my Teams in work picture.
Brilliant. So we just want to thank Amy Baker for giving us a new logo.
Woo!
And thank you very much. It's awesome.
Just keep padding. Keep padding.
We are finally getting past 2 years of the same logo. So thank you
It's
guys.
a bit small.
You got to go to the next one, Lee.
Is there bigger ones?
Yeah, there's bigger ones.
I'd like a large one, please. You all right?
Is that what you said, McDonald's? So for all our viewers, that's our brand new logo. That's going to be our social media and our cover photo on everything, as we say. Thank you very much to Amy. It's awesome. We
Are you going full screen? Look at you go.
couldn't be
Technology.
happier. Look at us,
Yeah,
human
yes.
faces. So yes, be sure to check out our Twitter, our Facebooks, our YouTubes, our Patreons, and keep an eye on watching the logo change.
And the podcast.
Well, yeah, I mean, without a doubt. So that's us. Now, if people want to follow you directly, instead of following a brand new logoed podcast, where can they find you, Simone?
I am JimBean44 on Xbox Live and Twitter.
And Lee?
Did you know we've got a Patreon? I feel like we should talk about the Patreon.
He gets premonitions and then he gets to change the plans.
Yes, that's how it works. We have a Patreon. It actually links though, because on our Patreon has all our information.
Yes, it does. We've mentioned the Patreon with the Terratoba
I know, but people should go there
and voting
and subscribe.
and vote for the game
And
that
vote
they're
for
playing.
there's even a little thing that you wrote about it.
Yes.
I'm Lee Howard, as you can see on the Patreon page. I'm on Lee Howard. I am on Xbox and Mixer and Twitter.
And your mix is great now.
Yes, it is.
Streaming is
It actually
good, so you can
works.
actually stop
See.
muting him.
That's right. Well, it's actually the audio's okay. It was the video bit that was bad.
No, I mean, like, I muted the notifications when you streamed. Actually, I don't even think I follow you on Mixer.
Ooh.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Your stream was so bad.
No, whatever.
But
That's
ours was
better.
also terrible.
What?
I chose not to stream before we had
Fiber.
Fiber
Yeah.
because it was just
Oh no, that's
embarrassing.
fair. Yeah.
Right. Producer Paul makes us look and sound fantastic. He is Hippo HQ on YouTube, Mixer, Twitter, and Xbox. And I am Zarkrius, Xarcrius, on Mixer, Xbox, and Twitter. And that is all of us. We hope to see you for Terratoba. We hope you get as nervous as we do. We look forward to all your stories about being scared and sleeping with the lights on, because #relatable. And we'll see you soon. Thank you and good night.